I'm thankful to Buteyko that we can deal with our health by ourselves.
I fell off my bike and the break was so bad that they were offering to do surgery. They actually advised against it because they said it wouldn't give a better outcome. Either way, I wouldn't be able to raise my arm more than shoulder high. But the simple fact is, I did do these arm rolls every morning, and that's the answer there. I'm expecting eventually to get 100% recovery. I did see a good physio as well, a very good physio actually. It's much better than the medical people predicted. Shoulder height would be it. So I think it's still getting better even now, to be honest. Remarkable. That's the broken arm.
I'm practicing Buteyko for 6 years, more or less. And I would like to speak a little about an accident that I had 1.5 years ago. I fell off my bicycle. My hip joint was broken and I had to do surgery and they replaced my hip joint. Lucky me, I knew what to do with my breathing from the moment I fall down. I could deal with the pain before the surgery, and then I did the surgery, and after 2 days I came home and I didn't need any painkiller. The pain was treated with the maximum pause and shallow breathing, and my recovery was very fast. After a very few months, I came back to all my activities. I'm a yoga teacher. I came back to practice yoga, to ride my bicycle, to walk as much as I can, as much as I want. It was very surprising to see how fast you can recover from this surgery with the help of practice of Buteyko Method. Every time that I came to see my surgery, to follow up the hip situation, he was very surprised and very happy. He even called twice his colleague to see how a person can recover fastly and progressively in a short time from this surgery. I'm thankful to Buteyko that we can deal with our health by ourselves.
I always had a problem with my ankle. I twisted it maybe 30 years ago, 25 years ago. It flared up a couple of times and it kind of disappeared. I don't notice any problems with it anymore.
I am practicing Buteyko. I had a fracture of my leg. I had to wait to be operated because of the bad condition. And this period was shortened, exercising the Buteyko breathing. I was operated. The doctor said that I will be in the hospital 4 days. And because my leg was in good condition, because of practicing Buteyko breathing, I was out in 2 days. I was feeling all the time very optimistic, in very good condition. I feel that my healing will take less time because of the breathing, and I'm very grateful.
I was coming up the stairs with my shopping and I tripped up and fell on my elbow and subluxated my shoulder and spent all evening in accident and emergency. I went home, I was given anti-inflammatories and I was told I would need to keep my arm in a sling for 6 weeks. Well, I would say that within days actually the inflammation had gone down. I was doing quite a lot of Buteyko breathing then. I had pains and I had sensations in my shoulder, but when I did a full breathing session, then, at the end of the breathing session, I suddenly realized that my shoulder wasn't hurting anymore. So that was amazing. And the doctors sort of said initially, your arm's going to have to be in a sling for at least 6 weeks, it might be months. Well, I went back to see her a month later and my arm wasn't in a sling. My range of movement had increased The only thing was when I moved my arm in certain directions, there would be a twinge, but on the whole, the pain had disappeared. So that was amazing, actually. Yeah, it was.
I had the surgery on a Thursday, and by that Monday I was back at work. And there were still stitches and stuff in it. By the time they took the stitches out, I could fully squat. I had no swelling, nothing. I mean, it was just but they did tell me, you know, there's a hole in your knee now and all that, but the scar healed up nice. Everything healed up better than healed up prior to anything else. I've had knee surgery before, and it's almost like whatever injury you have, the amount of time that it takes to heal from it is a lot quicker. So definitely, I mean, if somebody's going to go through surgery, you better be doing the method. Dealing with pain, I would say the method most certainly helped that. First, it probably oxygenates you, so it's definitely helping healing in a faster way. But mentally, you're taking yourself and putting yourself in a different place to not be in the pain, but sort of observe the pain. So if I have a physical pain in my knee, like, you know, I have like, oh, my knee hurts today, or it just doesn't feel good today, or I overdid it yesterday, I stood a lot on my feet, and now my knee is sort of sore, and this has nothing to do with the surgery, but I could do some steps and it feels better after that. You know, they say in physical therapy, like, you know, movement is what helps you, like, heal from something. I feel like doing the Buteyko method, like, or even sitting on an exercise bike and biking a little bit and doing some pauses while I'm doing that, it brings the oxygen right to the place where I need to have it. Because I do that, then it's like the pain goes away or gets better. Even my elbow was hurting the other day, and I was like, okay, let me do some, like, you know, I was holding a pause and doing like this thing on the side like that to just help the elbow out. And it does help. It does help in that area right there, because you're moving it. If it's your brain saying, oh, I gotta go do something there, or if it's like the physicality of the muscle working, forming CO2 in the muscle, I mean, it could be both of those things. I am keeping my body in a way that will put it in a place where it can heal itself. If I can get to a point where at least I don't need any more surgery or a knee replacement or something like that, I would be really happy. That would be worth every cent that I ever spend, or every piece of effort or time that I spend doing it. Because it didn't just help my knee, it helped everything else too. Whatever injury you have, the amount of time that it takes to heal from it is a lot quicker.